Good morning, all. Welcome to Leftover Cake Chat. It is Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, and 7 a.m. on the West Coast. So I am so excited this morning. We are going to have Larissa joining us. She is a former colleague. She's currently working at a hotel, and we are going to talk all things hotel. So it is going to be myself and Larissa this morning. I'm so excited to talk to you about what I had for cake. It's not actual cake, but it's a great dessert option that I found while here in Nashville. So let's see. We are just waiting for Larissa to pop on. Oh my goodness, they are cleaning the windows outside of where I am right now. That's hysterical, and it just scared the crap out of me. So once we get Larissa joined, we will chat. Morning, Larissa. If you want to send an invite or comment, I can get you added. Looks like Facebook did an update since last week, and everything looks different on my screen. So yay! Larissa, are you able to send an invite? Let's see. We are going to get Larissa joined, I promise. Otherwise, it's just me chatting about hotels. Let's see. I can block you, Larissa, but it won't let me add you for some reason. Oh, the joys of Facebook. Are you able to send an invite? Let's see. I don't know. Oh, that got brighter. Wow, guys. I kind of like that. Look at very, very bright. All right, while Larissa is... She's trying to find the join button. Why, Facebook, did you update? We had this down. We had it down to a science. Let's see. All right, we're going to go with the brighter version. So, yay. I am inside. So, all right. Larissa, I'm not sure if you were on your cell phone or an iPad. Those typically work better than laptops to join on Instagram or on Facebook, whatever we're on. All right, so instead of cake this morning, guys, I actually have, it's called 40 Below Joe, and I have the salted caramel version. So, and again, if I keep looking to the side, it's because they are washing the windows and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm on the 3rd floor. So, all right, so 40 Below Joe, it is kind of like if you have ever had Dippin' Dots. So the owner, or the person that started Dippin' Dots, actually started this, and it is coffee. So I got the salted caramel. This was a great add-on to cake because it gave everyone a little bit of caffeine, the coffee flavor at night. It was pretty great. So good morning, Laura. Good morning, David. Thanks for joining. So 40 Below Joe, salted caramel. Tastes like coffee. Has the salted caramel flavor. It's really cold. That's why I'm making those funny faces. It is a house blend and creamer. It has South and Central America options. So this is a great option to add as an add-on to your cake. I love salted caramel anything, so that's why I grabbed this one. It's really great. So if you see it, definitely try it. They're great because they're little. It's a great little afternoon pick-me-up too. So, all right, so we are talking all things hotels today. So as you know, I have 15 years in hotels. I have worked probably every department that there is, and I personally find that hotels are incredibly helpful for couples looking to get married. You are working with a director of catering, you are working with a person that specifically does weddings, and that individual whereas they're not going to be planning the details of your event. A wedding planner obviously would be doing that and helping you negotiate all the individual contractors and stuff like that you're going to be working with, as far as florist, the design team, your photographer, your cake vendor, all of those things. The person that you're working with at the hotel is very seasoned in what they're doing. They do events day in and day out for a reason. They are going to catch anything on your event order. They are going to guide you through all the steps and processes as far as food and setup, and make sure they are your contact. They are the ones that are going to make sure that all the details that you're coordinating with your wedding planner get executed the day of. So having that dedicated person, that person that does it all the time for a living, is incredibly helpful. Sometimes if you go to different types of venues, you don't necessarily have somebody dedicated to do that. It could be the administrative assistant in the office that's just doing the contracts and saying, okay, here's your contract, good luck to you. Whereas a hotel, they have a banquet manager, they have a banquet captain, they have all your points of contact that is going to make it easier for you and your planner on the day of your event to make sure that everything goes that much smoother. Your planner is going to have that one go-to person that knows what they're doing, and they're going to be able to help go through that. So the other great benefit about having a hotel is you have the in-house catering. Yes, a lot of times hotels are a little bit more expensive because of the in-house catering. Prices at hotels are higher. It's standard, it's industry standards, it's all across the United States. But the thing with that is you have chefs, you have sous chefs, you have individuals, again, that do it on a daily basis, and you have a full kitchen on site. A lot of times when you're using a caterer that's coming into a venue, they don't have everything with them. If they forget something, if you want something different that day, they're not able to accommodate. And for me, transporting hot food or cooking hot food outside, if there's not like a cater kitchen where you're going to, depending on how amazing the vendor is, you know, that can get kind of scary. So you want to make sure that if you're using an outside caterer for some reason, that they have a great reputation, they've been around forever, you know, you meet with them, you look to make sure that everything's kosher with that. But also, and there they go cleaning the window again. But you also want to make sure that, you know, the great thing, Larissa's popping in and out. I love this, Larissa. I can still just block you if I want to, but I can't get to add you for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But again, the benefit of a hotel is, on the food side, is that you have an entire kitchen, you have an entire team. Again, they do it day in and day out, over and over again. They know exactly how to execute. They have the equipment needed. If something's missing, they're probably going to have it in the kitchen. Or if you have a guest show up and say, hey, by the way, I'm gluten-free or I'm a vegetarian, and they didn't tell you beforehand, they're going to be able to accommodate you. So having that team of people is incredibly helpful to be able to do that. So, well, Larissa, I am sorry that I can't get you joined here. I'm clicking on everything and it's just not working. So I don't know if there's any questions about hotels. Obviously, hotels, you have the guest rooms right there, so you have the ability to do a room block for your guests. Even if it's not a destination wedding, a lot of times people won't want to drive home, especially if you're having an open bar or any kind of bar at your wedding. Please, phone joining doesn't appear the same as last week. I know. And I think that was Kristen that added that, but I'm not sure. We're going to have to research Facebook again to see what they updated and how to join. So, back to hotels. So even if you're not having a destination wedding, a lot of people won't want to drive after the wedding. They're going to be drinking at the wedding. If there's an open bar, if there's a hosted bar, if you don't know the difference in that, look back in our blogs. We definitely talked about that. Or even if you're having a cash bar, people will drink and they may not want to drive home, and it's just easier for them to go to the hotel, stay, play it safe, and then drive home the next morning. So you're certainly able to do a room block, whether it's destination or whether, you know, it's in your hometown or something like that. A lot of times with the room block, you'll start with 10 rooms, you'll have, a 20% attrition, or you'll be able to let rooms go prior to 30, 60, 90 days, depending on the hotel and their policies, and not be punished for that. But there are certain things in contracts that you want to look for. That's where we as Swivel Group Events can assist with that. We can review your contracts, we can negotiate your contracts for you, but you definitely want to make sure that you're not going to be held accountable if they're asking you to do a room block. A lot of times hotels now, especially at destinations, will just do a percentage discount link for your guests. The percentage discount will depend on the date of your wedding and how many nights, and you just send the guests to that link and they'll get a certain percentage off the best available rate. Now the trick there, guys, is the best available rate, which means it is not a discounted rate that you see. They'll have different discounts. If you stay 3 nights, get the 4th night free. That rate is going to be lower than what their standard rate is. You will also see lower rates on, hotels.com, TripAdvisor, Orbitz, all of those things. There are only so many rooms available at that price. So when you send that link out to your guests may see a rate that's different or lower. And if they do see that, book it. Absolutely book it, because when you get that percentage off, you're not responsible for X number of room nights. So your guests should take advantage of the discounted rate for that, and the lower rate if they can find it. So, all right, they're getting closer with the window washing, and I'm not sure how loud that is. So I am sad that Larissa was not able to join us. She is watching. We appreciate Larissa's partnership in her hotel. She works for Kimpton, and we have some great things coming forward for her. So hotels are a benefit for you guys. Just as a wrap up, they're professional people that do this every single day. They have lots of resources, they have lots of contacts, they are that extra set of hands for your wedding planner on that day to assist, and there is a team of people behind the person that you're working with at the hotel that work to make sure that your event goes smoothly. So definitely look for a hotel for your wedding, for your rehearsal dinner, for your send-off breakfast, anything like that. They can assist in so many ways, and obviously the more that you book with them, the better rates and stuff that you're going to get. Do know the pricing is a little bit higher, but it's higher for a reason, because they do have that team of people. All right, guys, if there are any questions about hotels, anything like that, again, I have 15 years experience in it. Larissa will also hopefully look for some questions, and she'll be able to answer them as well. We appreciate you joining us. If you have questions about how Swivel Group Events can assist you on your wedding day or in your planning process, go to our website, www.swivelgroupevents.com. Events is plural, and we look forward to assisting you. Thanks, guys. Have a great Sunday. See you next week. Bye.